Hey y'all, it's Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I want to say thank you to everyone that's been liking, sharing, and subscribing to our videos. This video is for Cancer Team General Monthly Forecast. Y'all, I have a donate button. Take some time and donate to your girl's channel if you would like. So, if you feel led to do so. I had it up there for a minute and I forgot to even announce with the reason that I had a donate button. Whatever. If it's up there, if you want to donate, doesn't matter since I'll gladly accept whatever you have to give me. Um, just as a token of appreciation for putting these videos out to you guys. I truly appreciate it. Um, thank you to everyone who's been purchasing personal readings from me. You know who you are. And so let's just go ahead and get into it. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know your rising or your moon sign, please go to Google, do a Google search for a birth chart calculator. You have to know your time of birth and your place of birth. These readings are general, which means that they are not apply to you. If they don't apply to you, that's all the more reason for you to check out your rising sign or your moon sign. If none of those apply at all, then maybe I'm not the reader for you. You know, some months I resonate with people and some months I don't. So, you know, maybe another reader has a message that's more pertinent to what's going on in your life. So we just have a couple more shuffles. We'll see what's coming in from Cancers, okay? Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't already do so, please follow me on Instagram. I'm Jim the Butterfly _ Tarot. It's GEM the Butterfly _ Tarot on Instagram. I provide daily forecasts, fruit by the elements, and a weekend forecast as well. Okay, Cancer. One general, an advice card. We're gonna do 3 cards for love, 3 cards for career, 3 cards for finance, and 3 cards for health. Okay, guys? Health's all over. Okay. Let's just look at the general energy and see what we have for the month. Stand in your ground, y'all. This is the general energy for the month of April. This is the 7 of Wands. I feel like this is more so, you're going to be feeling like you have to stand up for your beliefs. You feeling like you have to be on guard. You're feeling like you have to protect something, okay? I feel a lot of this energy could be something at work. Maybe people are coming at you all different type of ways. Even for love, I feel like this may be, now some of this be you're not necessarily opening up very much. Somebody see you as closed, but let's just see what's coming in other areas of your life and see how this all comes together, okay? So for your love life, you have the Fool, the Hangman, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, so this is a protective feeling, especially when it comes over with love. There's some new love here, okay? Let me see these cards. My nails look atrocious. Excuse me. There we go. These are your love cards: the Fool, the Hangman, and the 6 of Cups. I feel like a lot of you will be meeting or have met in the recent past I feel like this is coming up in the past position. You've met somebody who you really like and they really like you. And you've decided, if you've been in a position where you haven't been too enthusiastic about love, you took a chance on this person and you're riding with it. You're in definitely the honeymoon phase of the relationship, and it feels good. There's light and tender feelings. You laugh, you joke, you have fun. You decided to give love another try. And because you decided to give love another try, with this 7 of Wands, you are holding on to it and you are protecting it. It's very precious to you. Okay. This connection, you see this person as a soulmate, or it feels there's a deep connection there with this person that you recently met. I feel like what I see, I think of that Tony Terry song, When I'm with you. That song, like people want to stop and stare. Y'all, I don't know if y'all might be a little bit too young for this. It depends. Y'all have to look it up. His name is Tony Terry, but it talks about him being in love with someone, and the love that they have. They're so in love with each other that it just everyone has to stop and stare just to look at the love is visible. Okay. And again, we feel this way, all that dopamine flowing through our heads, through our brains when we're in love. I just read an article last night that talks about when you're in love, it's the same as like a cocaine high or a crack high. Your brain is just um secreting all of this dopamine in your system, so you're just feeling high off of love, and that's where you are, and you're very protective of this feeling. Okay, you don't want this feeling to go away, so you're in a good spot when it comes to love. Even if you are single, um like even if you're single, you're enjoying yourself. If you're newly single, you're still enjoying yourself. You're getting out, you're going out, you're having fun. For all parents, you're enjoying time with your children, which, depending on where you are, we're going through, we just had Easter. So a lot of schools either had spring break or going into spring break at the beginning of April. And so I just feel like there's a lighthearted feeling right now when it comes to love. Okay. Um, which is good. Finances, you have the devil, the king, I'm not sorry, not finances, your job, career, the devil, king of pentacles, and the page of wands. I feel like for a lot of cancers, career wise, some of you are feeling stuck in a career. Some of you are feeling it may not be a career, it may just be an actual position at a job. You're feeling like you can't ever advance, or um, there's not a lot of room for growth with the devil card. I feel like a lot of you have been doing the same job over and over again. And you at a point now where you just mastered it. You have mastered it. Okay, you're coming up as the king of pentacles. And you're ready to try something new. You need something that's going to spark your interest. Page of Wands. Okay. Something that's going to, um, y'all have to forgive me. I told y'all in March, my brain hasn't been working very good. Like, you need something that's a little extraordinary. Um, Something a little bit more challenging, something that can pique your interest. Um, for those who want that, I feel like some of you are just comfortable where you are. You may have messages of your boss coming in to they're going to want you to work on extra projects, on a side project. So it's one or two things. Either you're going to be expressing that to your manager, like, listen, I need something else. You'd be actually asking for more work or asking for something additional responsibility, which is strange. I mean, well, not strange, but some people need that. They need to stay busy. You're going to be asking that, or they're going to be asking that of you. Either way, I feel like it's going to be okay. I feel like it's something else, another level of mastery. If someone comes to you, say you're not the person who really likes to do a whole bunch of extra stuff, and they still come to you and ask you, I feel like you should do it, only because it's going to pique your interest in something that you didn't think you had a lot of interest in the first place. Okay. um I will say too, for a lot of cancers, when it comes to career, some of you are actually wanting a whole fresh new start. Um, you want to do something that's totally different than what you've been doing. Whatever your job is, and I'm speaking to one person in particular. I feel like this person is like a maybe a CEO or owner of a business, or a very high ranking official within a company, a corporation, a big corporation who's watching this. You're tired. You're realizing that the money is not really worth it. It's nice to have the money and it's nice to be comfortable, but you're not living. You're not living with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands takes on that energy of a child, very fiery in energy. Um, lots of life, lots of, I feel like, just fast movement. I feel for some of cancers, you feel like right now it's just slow growth, is stagnation, and you need to be revitalized with the Page of Wands. And now just look at how this king keeps looking at the Page of Wands like, dang, I remember when I had time to go take a jog. I'm so busy with so many meetings. I have to go on these trips. I don't ever have time. I remember when I used to get to spend time with my own children. Page can represent your own child. I don't even have enough time to spend with children like I used to. I really want to do that because the King of Pentacles, he is a businessman. He does make money. You can expect money to be good coming in. But it's at what cost? At what cost is the money worth that? So some of you be even thinking about work life balance. I feel like some things about your work life is not balanced with your home life. Money wise, I told y'all money was good. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Money is really, really good. Wow. Nine of Cups. Again, I'm not staying on money too much. Money is fine. I feel like you actually are catching up. Your finances are catching up. You've been making some cutbacks. You've cut your bills down to the bare minimum. All the extra stuff has been laid to the side. You made that sacrifice. And because you made that sacrifice, I feel like for some of you, a lot of the little extra little small bills here and there, all of those are coming to a culmination, into an end. All of those debts are being paid off towards this month. If it's not going to be at this month, well, I'm sorry, well, towards the end of this month, it could have been paid off by the beginning of this month. So you're going to start to rebuild your savings. You're going to be able to have a little extra money in your pocket. And the thing about this is that I like is that once you get this money, your money starts to even off and starts to grow. You already have ideas about what you want to do with it anyway. Okay. And so I feel like a lot of you are going to start investing. A lot of you are definitely going to you be putting this money into creative ideas as well. You've been waiting on some money, like, you know what? It could be a tax return or something like that, but you already know what you're going to do. That money has been spent, but it's well spent. And what it's going to do is you're going to use it to help you grow. Okay. You feel like this is the key. Once I can pay these bills off, then this extra money that I don't have to pay out anymore, I'm gonna use it to put down on. I don't know. It could be a small rental place so you can have your own business or something like that. It could be, whatever it is. It's going to be great, and you feel optimistic about it. You feel like the tides are changing when it comes to your finances, which is good. Because I believe in the past you had to make those changes to do so. And you were definitely, your money habits were not the best. Some of you had issues with gambling. Some of you had issues with shopping. Some of you have issues with definitely impulse buying. Um, or maybe it could have even been you spending your money on alcohol and drugs, or women, or things you use to get women, or things you use to get men. Um, and so, along with that, you realize when you created your budget, you know what? I can't go get hair done every 2 weeks. I can't afford to buy me a new outfit every paycheck. I can't do that. I can't eat out all the time. And this seems like to be a growing trend amongst all the signs. I feel like a lot of us are starting to realize that. So, but I feel like with you, Cancer, you actually had a head start on some folks, and you've been doing it. So now, where a lot of people are starting to do that, you're actually at a point where you're going to be reaping the benefits of you having done that, because that comes up as in the past. You did something different. You broke free from the constraints of the limitations of your finances with the devil card and the fool card. You broke free, and so you're now at a better spot. Okay, which is good. You have a good spread so far. All right, let's look at health. Health wise, oops, you have the Strength card, Three of Pentacles, King of Wands. Very simple and plain for those who are embarking on a I feel like some of you are embarking on a transformation journey, um, weight loss in particular, or mm, it could be, I feel, cooking too. Um, Staying to a routine could be a little difficult for some of the cancers. And I feel like you're going to be bringing in people to help you. Okay. I feel like some of you going to maybe start taking some aerobics classes, or if it's not aerobics classes or joining the gym, you're going to be forming groups with your friends, like walking groups. This is springtime here in the United States. A lot of us start. I notice around building network, people are out walking more often. You see more people outside walking. So this could be you starting a walking group with your coworkers, or with your family, because these are pinnacles. But it talks about people coming together for a greater good and to accomplish those goals. And one of the reasons why you're bringing people together is because the strength card comes up. I feel like consistency could be a big issue for you, and you need somebody who's going to help you to motivate you. You've tried and failed and tried and failed, and it's been really stressful. So you're feeling like working with some other people and everybody keeping each other accountable will help. And so the end goal is for you to get what you want. You know, um, the King of Wands to me. Oh, this even could be a personal trainer. Some of you get an actual personal trainer. It not even be a group, it just be a personal trainer. I feel like this personal trainer could be male or female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the person that you want on your team. And if this is not a personal trainer, this is the person that's going to be on your team, on your walking team, or you want to get together with some of your friends and go to water aerobics or whatever. But this person here, they are the motivator. Okay, they are the ones that say, you know what, come on, I need you to do 5 more. You can do 5 more. Come on, stop complaining. This is the person that you need on your team. They are like your own personal cheering section. Okay, they're tough on you, and sometimes you're not gonna like them, but they do it, and they do it very well, very well. Um, this is also the energy that you are encompassing as well, as far as you really wanting the end result to be a positive one this time. Like I said, with the strength card, I feel like a lot of you have tried and given up, tried and given up. This could even be for some of you making dietary changes, getting together with some people to take, I don't know why, cooking classes are coming up, or like meal prepping, learning how to meal prep, consulting a personal chef, um, or maybe looking up, reading on, I'm sorry, y'all, reading on different lifestyles, food lifestyles. So if you're a person who eats pretty much a 60% diet of meat, you may be deciding that, you know what, I want to make a change to be a vegetarian. And you're going to start, maybe you take a small class on how to eat better, or online, start reading online articles or whatever. But either way, whatever this is, you've tried it before and it really wasn't all that successful in the past. But I feel like this time is you have a better chance of it being successful because you have the drive and you have the passion and determination. Either this you or this is a person that's motivating you to push you toward your goals. Um, over Overall, the 7 of Wands, I do feel like it is a protective thing. You are in a good spot right now, Cancer. I can't stress that enough. You feeling like things are really turning around for you. The Wheel of Fortune is not in this reading, but you're ending off the reading, at least right here. Well, when I look at the King of Wands and the 9 of Cups, it makes me feel like you're getting what you want. Okay, you're getting what you want. You have uh, 2 cards with children in it, and then you have 2 cards of older men. I look at that as you want to feel balanced. You don't want to feel like an old fuddy duddy, but you don't want to. You're too grown to act as if act as to be a child, but you still have that energy and that emotion and that vitality and that tenderness of a child. But again, you're a grown person. You're an adult, and so you have to do adult things. So to me, I feel like you're ending off the month in a more balanced state of mind. Um, excuse me. which is good. Let's take a look at your advice card. Advice card. Keep striving, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep it up. You figured out the formula. It's taking some time. That's why I said with the strength card, I feel like you've just been going back and forth. A lot of these things, not even just when it comes to eating habits or fitness goals, or it's not just about that. It's about love. You've had some tests, some trials in love. You had some trials at your job, but you've conquered the thing at your job. You just wanted to move on to something else. And then even with money, you've made the sacrifices when it came to money, and you're reaping the benefits. So you figured it out. And so now the key is to just perfect it and maintain it. You don't want to get out of balance. You came from a place that where you were not in balance. Okay. Um, and so you're moving into a spot where it's just about maintenance. Maintain. That's why you're coming off as a 7 of Wands. Like, back the fuck up. Like, I worked very hard for all of this. I dare you to come in space. I'm not letting you do it. I've been there before, done that. I'm not doing it again. So yeah, don't let everybody in your business. If for a lot of you who have this new love, don't be telling everybody what you got. Nobody needs to know that. That's your business. You tell some people who are close to you, but you don't have to broadcast this new love that you have. Okay? Because I feel like for some of you, it's been kind of on the low anyway. Keep it that way. That's what the Eight of Pentacles is telling you. Keep it that way. Keep it to yourself. You do not have to tell everybody. God see it. God the one who put it together. So don't you talk to God about it. And your mama and some close friends. You do that. Don't try to be putting all these little pictures on Instagram and on Facebook. That's nice and all, but just understand when you broadcast your relationship out to people, you're giving them an open invitation into your relationship, and you want to keep as many people out of it. I feel like this relationship is very precious. It is definitely in its early moments, early stages. So you don't want any interference. You want to take the time to get to know people. Y'all are still getting to know each other. Okay, you're still getting to know each other. You feel like you know each other, but it's still new. So you don't want to bring anything in there that's could possibly taint that connection that you have. You want to maintain it. Okay, maintain your spending habits, maintain your fitness and your cooking goals, and just maintain the whole month, y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing. This is a really good reading for Cancer. So, and I'm happy about it because I am a Cancer moon. So this is good. I'm very pleased with this reading. So y'all take care. If you're liking a personal reading, or if you want a personal reading from me, if anything in this reading resonated with you or any of my past readings, please hit me up. My information is in the description box. Y'all, thank you. Have a wonderful day.